hoes gon' yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short?
We're live.
That's right. Welcome back to another installment of Rose and Gold. I'm your host, Black King Sebastian. And this is my lovely co-host, Dr. Ross.
Hola.
As you can see, Dr. Ross and I are in the brand new Playboy International studio on the penthouse floor in the Playboy Tower.
Exactly. Thank you, Playboy International. But speaking of Playboy International, let's get into the She's Hot contest because you guys have been waiting for it. And let's go ahead and unveil our winners. For the She's Hot contest, we do have the Atlanta Steam, the female football team.
From the LFL. And for these women, they're fierce and they're a force to be reckoned with.
And not only that, they're hot. And Jerry Jones, we do want to say you should probably be running over to the female football teams because they will really get you a saving for your buck instead of wasting it on the Cowboys.
Because paying $20 or $40 million on Dak and the other players, you could be paying that and get 10 of the LFL teams.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Exactly. And no negative energy to the Cowboys because we love the Cowboys. We're in Dallas right now. You already know the vibes, but we do have to say, Jerry Jones, get your money running to the female football teams because they're coming. And I'm going to tell you, it's the wave right now.
That's right. And as some of you might know, we want to congratulate you on winning the She's Hot contest.
Exactly. And these are just 5 girls right here, but you already know the team is massive. And we'll show another picture right here. But we just gotta say, they are fierce. And that's coming from Black and Sebastian and I, and the studio co-host and the audience because you guys picked them out. You made Black and Sebastian get our attention and have to take a look at these fine dimes right here.
These girls were picked out of millions of contestants. So make sure to put your ballot in because you might be the next winner for the She's Hot contest.
Exactly. Run up the paper and run up the bag. Let's get into these hot topics because we don't want to keep it going too long, but congratulations once again. Let's get into our first hot topic. So Ciara and her son Future dressed up as Cardi B and Offset for Halloween, and apparently Cardi B went out, and she
Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight.
said she loved it. What are your thoughts, Black and Sebastian?
Cardi B, how low can you go? And the Offset nigga, these have to be the easiest costumes. But Dr. Ross, what are your thoughts on the ratchet Cardi B?
I'm gonna put this as a thumbs down. Speaking of Halloween costumes, though, I really thought, after our last Rose and Gold, when we were talking about how Ripa came out in the Wonder Woman outfit and she just stunned the show. I don't care what the fans are saying. She really
Ripa,
did.
we know you're trying to be the freak of the week.
But let's just take a second to think about what Ripa now did for her Halloween costume. She said she had she dressed up as Tiger King's Carole Baskin, the one that apparently murdered her husband, allegedly. That's who Ripa dressed up as.
Ripa, you went from being scandalous to someone lower. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about the Miss Carole Baskin, but you should have done something like Catwoman or something more sexy.
Exactly. She had Ryan come out with the mustache and the blonde mullet. It's just playing around at this point.
Ryan, you need to stop humiliating yourself. Dress up as someone with some power, someone fierce. But let's move straight into our next hot topic.
So for our next hot topic, we have Jennifer Anderson reacts to Selena Gomez's message to Goggles Sundar.
Boring.
But let's move into our next hot topic.
So, fans were actually mad that... So, if you guys didn't catch the BET Awards, go watch it. Go watch it because it was a fantastic show. Of course, we wish there was a real audience there because it was a little bit dead. The crowd was a little dead. But, fans were mad that DaBaby didn't win any awards when he was number 1 in all the nominated top tickets and that he was number 1.
First of all, Dr. Ross, this is a thumbs down. And second of all, you know that Everyone should know by now that they don't pick the artists from right now. They pick them years in advance.
Exactly.
Because if they just started picking them out right now, they'd have no spots available.
Well, his response to losing to all 12 of his nominations that he was in for the BET Awards, his response was that he doesn't care and he made $4 million just today.
I guess
Stop lying. Stop lying to
With the baby, stop sounding like a baby. Do you need yourself a pacifier and some Similac? Because all you're doing right now is just whining. Just talk. You need to stop the baby, or you're gonna sound like a baby.
But all we want to say is get that paper, the baby. Get the paper. And if you're apparently making all this money, you wouldn't. If you were too focused on your money, you wouldn't even have to go out and tell BET that you don't care because you'd be too busy living your life.
But the baby, we're gonna move off you onto our next and final hot topic.
Exactly. For our final hot topic, on a lighter note, we have Salma Hayek still being scandalous and fine as usual. Recently, she posted out a photo and fans thought she was gaining a little bit of weight, so she went back and she posted an ab photo and her thickness and her chest, just, all out. What are your thoughts, Black King Sebastian?
First of all, Salma Hayek is a billionaire. She can get out of shape if she wants to, because she can get back in shape later on. And second of all, Salma Hayek is still a scandalous and hot vixen. Who knows? She might even be the next winner for the She's Hot contest. And as the prophet said, Jay-Z, there is no such thing as an ugly billionaire.
He was right. Let's get straight into today's horoscope.
Today's horoscope is Scorpio. An idea that seemed like a radical notion could suddenly seem totally reasonable now. New information has come your way, and you are finally ready to take the plunge. Dive in deep and with abandon, and you'll be rewarded with a huge payoff. Going against your normal routine has never felt so liberating.
The only thing I have to say about that is happy birthday to all the upcoming Scorpios. Again, I myself is a Scorpio, and I myself am a Scorpio. Let me just correct myself. And like King Sebastian said, it's gonna come with the money, and you already know what that means. Scorpio season, get the paper, get the paper. That's all we want to say.
That's right. Happy birthday to all of our Scorpios out there. But these were all of our hot topics and our horoscope for today. But to the LFL, the Atlanta Steamers, we want to congratulate you guys on winning the She's Hot contest, sponsored by Playboy International. And stay tuned, everyone, for the Jamaican clothing line as well as the hair gel. We will be trying to we will be putting them into some stores later on. So stay tuned for that.
Exactly. Let's close it off, Black King Sebastian.
That's for you, Kylie Jenner. And with Black China and the Kardashians, keep getting that paper. We out. We'll catch you on the next song. We'll catch you guys on the next song.
Rose and gold.